3, 2, 1.
What?
We back.
What's up, kids?
We're back again.
Fam, I'm back.
But guess who's back? Guess who's back?
It's only taken
The man. The man.
forever.
The legend. And Daddy-O. He came back from the gas station. How was it? How was the gas station?
It was turned.
It was turned.
I had to come back though. They were like, "Yo, we miss you." I was like, "All right, cool." Plus, I wanted to come to Disney, so I came here.
That's the good thing about Florida is we got Disney.
Yeah,
That's
two-
about it.
two
Disney
birds with one
beaches.
stone.
Universal's pretty good though.
Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Universal's.
Let's get some Mario World.
Anyways, we're back with another podcast. It's been a little bit. We talked about how Liam was gone, and now he's back, so it's pretty lit.
It's like I was never even gone.
Yep.
Only
So-
one episode.
We're gonna talk about what was your idea? Go over what
We're gonna do a year in review. We'll talk a little bit about so obviously we've had some changes to the channel and to our kits as a whole, and then also we've kind of discovered some stuff this year that we didn't really have at the beginning, like how we switched from about the middle of this year we started. This is 2016.
Yeah.
Right now. Probably
Yes.
2017 by this time this comes out.
Ouch.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude.
Dang.
So happy
Man,
New
we don't
Year's,
pay.
future me. We had like started running Bale Fangs, and not everybody had them, but now like everybody's starting to get them. So that's something we can talk about as well, is how important that kind of kit evolution is.
Because we noticed that, we'll do kind of a recap of Overwatch too.
I'm gonna run a Midland just to piss everybody off.
He's gonna be the only one.
Meanwhile, I don't even have.
Yo, I'm gonna get an antenna that is like reaches the sky.
Please no.
So
You're walking
everybody
So-
can-
Don't be rich.
For Overwatch,
Don't
we
be
kind of
a
noticed like the importance of communication because like the CP was far away from. You would run out all the way almost the other side of the field, and then you'd be like hit, and then you have to. There was no medics around, so you have to go all the way
medics
back.
for Overwatch were non-existent. They were
Second
nowhere.
day they were because they were like really fast and good
We
looking.
got Wesley as medic.
Everyone can be a medic there.
White Lightning.
Yeah,
That's why we shot you first that one day.
Yeah, they'll shoot you in the ankle again.
Hey, be nice.
So, I guess we'll kind of go over. I guess we'll leave Overwatch to the end, and we'll go over like some of the events and games that we went to throughout the year. So I think our first event as an official team was Stonebreaker. So, in a couple of words, how would you describe Stonebreaker and overall rating?
Yo, Stonebreaker lit.
Lit. We're
I'm
going
proud-
back again.
Lit AF.
We're going Dagger
Stonebreaker.
Company,
Third
Eastern
platoon.
Empire. I got my ticket. Doug's got his
Yeah,
ticket. Wesley's got his ticket. Noah's got to buy his ticket. He
Yeah,
can't be
mine.
here. He's going back to the gas station.
No.
It's okay though.
It's okay.
Only one
I'll
episode.
be
from
back.
now.
Losing
So,
the Nelson
but
event version.
Most of our team is going. We got about probably 9 guys that are going to be going. So C's
Not,
there.
not our normal 5 or 6.
Yeah.
It'll be turned.
So overall, Stonebreaker was a good event. That was our first official
10
event
out
as a
of
team.
10 will
Danny,
pay in.
Josh.
Me.
Myself.
And we all went. That was good. And now and then upcoming that year we did.
Dark Horse.
As a team we did Dark Horse, which it wasn't big.
It wasn't really a Milsim. It was more of like a pickup game. But we wanted to try out Wayne's World. It was a pretty nice field. A lot of spiders. That was the only complaint. It wasn't really considered a Milsim. It was just more of an experience just to get out and play in the summer and die of heat stroke.
It was a wannabe Milsim. It was fairly okay. But it was
for a
terribly coordinated.
pickup game with the people they had there. It was pretty good.
Before that,
Like 180 people, something like that for
Yeah.
Dark Horse.
Yeah.
That was not too bad
It wasn't
turnout.
a bad turnout.
before that we did, this wasn't a Milsim. It was just like an event. We went to Battalion in April. That was a pretty good experience. The first experience when we went there was pretty good.
Well, that was their.
Well, for us,
That was their open house.
Yeah.
For
We're
us,
doing
going to
another one in
Battalion
January.
is
So many
forever away,
speed,
though.
so many speed.
So many
softers.
speed softers, but it was a good time.
So many.
I feel like I had more fun the first time than we
Having
went
to
rather
pop
than the
BBs
second.
out of my arm at the end of the day.
I have flashbacks from Battalion.
Uh,
Jesus.
PTSD.
I have scars.
Speed
Yes.
softer nose.
Never-
Speed softer
never
nation.
again.
All the ones from Orlando went all
Never.
the way up to Jacksonville, so now it's just
Never.
cancerous.
All the guys that got kicked out of
If you
Combat City
speed,
all go to
if you speed
Battalion.
soft though, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you do
No.
you, fam. But we're gonna stick to our.
But please
stick to
don't
the
hurt
line.
people. Please
Yeah.
don't hurt
Don't
people.
shoot BBs.
Don't
into
do it to
people's
be
arms.
violent. I mean, you can go speedy.
Play
He
fun.
he says don't be
not-
violent.
Don't
and we
be
play with
violent,
toy
but
guns.
like
Be violent. Yeah, really.
Nah, just drink the bleach already.
just drink the bleach.
Be honest.
That's what we want you to do.
That's what
honestly.
Wesley says.
Drink
Not the rest
bleach.
of us.
So yeah, then we went to Dark Horse. Dark Horse was pretty lit.
the Battalion, and then we wrapped this year up with Overwatch,
Mhm.
which I guess
You weren't there. Me,
I
Wes,
wasn't there. So.
and Noah went,
Finally,
and Matt.
operators.
It was a good experience because
Bro.
I think it's the first it's like the second U.S. national op with the helicopter. There's Broken Home. That's by American Mills.
Broken Home and then that, yeah.
It's
So
it's the Daniel.
Well, that's the one with the
helicopter,
helo gun run. So yeah, that's pretty impressive.
yeah, so the fact that Doomsday, I think this is their like second
This is their
national op.
Yeah, second national op. They did a fairly well job coordinating.
They do beta tests.
Yeah,
typically.
they're doing Overwatch 3 and 4 in 2017, which
And then
was
they're also-
really impressive. I was like, wow, that's pretty crazy.
And
Pretty
then they're
ballsy.
doing beta tests for AOX.
Yeah.
They have a new area that you can play. I don't know what
And that beta. Hey, if you guys want to go try AOX, they're
That's
doing
December
beta testing
28th.
signups right now
Yeah,
for January like
I'm gonna be
28th.
snowboarding, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back at the gas station.
I don't
Yeah.
have the money to support this.
Yo, Stonebreaker's where it's at though. So
That's where we're
Sell
gonna
my
be.
soul.
So,
we're Overwatch. I guess from what they told me, it was cool, but it could have been. It had so much more potential.
Yeah.
Second day, honestly, I think we had more fun.
Everyone on second day, everyone was out there having a good time. But the first day, no one knew what they were doing and had no idea how to play, and it was just awful.
Tan lost.
Our squad commanders would send
We won.
half
we
our
won.
team on one of the mountain missions or whatever they had, and there'd be no one left on our field for green team, and you'd just be fighting an army of tan.
Reminds me
Yeah,
of
they take away all of our
It
people.
reminds me of a little bit like how Operation Sovereign Fury. When I heard about that, it's like they had like nobody was there in the night missions. It was like everybody was
It
just
was
running
bad.
around with like night vision goggles, looking for like sticks.
Looking for four-leaf
Looking for the
Yeah.
booty.
I'm glad Third Coast doesn't do that for their night visions. They actually make it like find the pilot or something like that.
Yeah, we did down pilot mission, which you'll see. Which by the time you see this, you'll have seen Operation Overwatch montage.
If you
You
were
saw the
on
vlog.
tan and you went to that same exact mission, your parents probably not proud of you.
We green
They
team
didn't
was
want you
sitting
to
there
come home.
bored the whole time waiting for
Oh,
10 to attack.
We just sat there. We're like, we got our zip ties out.
It's
We were
just a
ready to
joke,
go.
The helo was
Yeah.
flying over us. The helo was.
We were like
you guys.
twerking in front
We were
of the helo.
pushing desks around trying to like build up cover.
And then you guys were
I think
nowhere
that
to
was
be
just-
found.
We were like,
That
we're
was
ready
just
to
me.
close
That was
this
just us,
compound
that's
down.
just
Pop nades everywhere.
Pop smoke, get
Pop
out.
a smoke.
I think we probably
We found
like 20
We
smokes.
found a fridge full of water while we were in there too.
Yeah, that was
Really?
lit.
Yeah, there's a fridge full of cold water, icy cold water.
We were like, refill, let's go.
Probably having
Supply
one.
drop, yes. It was legit.
My mom sent me a care package there.
Yeah, care package inbound.
Yeah.
That Kill Streak.
Kill streak water.
Kill Streak.
Hey, and
Stay
then
hydrated, people.
well, and then
So you
with
don't pass out.
Overwatch wrapped up, pretty much this year, 2017, it's looking like Stonebreaker 2017, and
Boss.
it's hopefully they change something around. It's really immersive, and unfortunately I probably won't be there. If there's some chance I'll be there, I'll try.
Unless
Like,
the gas station
not
gives
looking
him a
good.
day off.
Yeah, if the gas station gives me a day off, I'll go and.
No,
there
you should just tell the Air Force you're going to the gas station.
Yo, hey,
Don't return.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Arnold.
Saw it,
I'm
dude.
just gonna limp out of here.
Gimpy.
Gimpy, I'm out. So if they do that, if they let me go, then I'll be there. But I know the rest of the ECR crew is gonna be there, and it's gonna be turned, and they'll have many of the footage.
Come see us and we'll get you some hookups.
Yeah, 2017 is gonna be a changing for the team's media game and kits and all these sort of cool jazz that we need to like update.
Oh, yeah, Jared, do you want to go over that?
Yeah, something that's kind of funny for me. Liam was talking about like talking about kit updates and stuff, and it's hard to believe that pretty much a year ago today I was rocking ACU some Condor jazz with the.
We need to find those throwback
Some
pictures.
Kinder.
We got
But we love Condor.
Some Kinder.
Condor's lit.
Condor's
From Dan.
No, it's all about wearing the jeans.
The
And then
jeans.
some
Yeah.
handy down
Yeah.
stuff. You know?
The Goodwill let out.
Yeah, get Will
Exactly.
But kit updates is what 2017 is looking like for us.
Mm-hmm.
It's already started kind of happening. Doug started rocking a new kit.
Doug's looking fine.
I came out of the dark ages with a single piece vest that had like 6 mags and like
Yeah, when we met him at a comment zone.
actually got a real
He had a Crossman vest.
real vest.
That is- yeah.
Battlefield 4 kit.
Going
Stay
on.
tuned for that.
Ooh.
It'll look good.
Exposed.
So, yeah.
So yeah, when we met Doug out at Combat Zone, he was like rocking that Crossman vest, the
Had a-
AG.
I had a Crossman vest with a marine camo and these boots, which had nothing to go with it. The only good thing about it is I had a really nice GMG CM16 SRXL. The new one, it's up there on the top ish, but it's had some changes, and we'll go over that. And of course, halfway through the day, it started raining, and of course, the one day I'm trying out for the team, the gun breaks. So you can see how that went.
But he was persistent. He would like message us. We're like, yo, just hit us up on Facebook if you want to try out. And he was persistent. He like went above and beyond like what we expected. He was like, all right, I'll save you guys a parking spot. And we're like, this guy is legit. Because all the other kids are coming up. Oh, we want
chocolate milk.
I gave him chocolate milk.
It was good.
Chalky milk.
That day,
chunky chocolate milk.
That day was terrible for Airsoft too. It was
boring.
Was that
pouring
North
on and off.
That was that was North versus South in the buy-sell trade day.
Yeah, that was,
at Combat Zone.
it was so wet outside.
Or no,
Mainly 'cause
Combat
I was there, but
City. That's what it was.
Don't say their name.
Don't blaspheme in this room.
For those that don't know, yes, I used to be a ref at Combat City. Never again.
No.
It's okay. We didn't. It was good for pickups. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It was fun.
Just leave it like that.
The North versus South were probably the best about it because of just how many people came.
That first day, our Facebook cover page photo, which needs an update.
That was North versus South.
No, that was
first.
That was just a free day.
That was a free
And
day.
that was like our first official day as a team, and that day was so fun because we just went on our own little group and we were in the woods. For you guys, like it was your first time using radios.
That was awesome.
It was first time using radios.
Yeah, it was
sneaking around.
That was dope.
That was pretty good.
Some sneaky
And
stuff.
then like
being
Liam
club.
told us to shoot these two kids, and we're like, Liam's our dad now.
Liam's our dad. Yeah, he was the idea behind the dad name.
That's how he.
We're
became
gonna like
dad.
it's gonna be overused now, but like pretty much all these kids came out and Liam was like telling them where to go, and they're like you're like the dad controlling them all.
Yeah, we were
So,
trying to get
daddy.
an objective, and nobody was going for it. We had to do something.
No one ever does. Boy.
And do it.
Boy.
Well, so Doug's got his BF kit going on, and Doug's a product of. No, he's not a product of 2016. He's better than that. 2016, screw that.
He's more than an airsoft friend.
Doug was ECR's 2016 baby. He came in.
Basically.
I mean,
He joined
ECR
the
is
team.
26.
I mean, like pretty much everyone else that has joined our team, we've all been playing together for a while. Like when
We've been playing.
we've
together
always
for
been
years.
a team, but like it's never been official. We never like started doing stuff together. So like now
Here.
this year
Start from
this
the
year
bottom.
this year was official, and we labeled ourselves ECR, and
It worked.
East
now
Coast
look where we are now.
Reconnaissance
350 subscribers is our last checked.
On what?
Make it
1,200 Instagram followers.
Something like that.
I think the first time we met, we were at school, and I was like, Mom, can I have an airsoft game at my house? And then I talked to our friend Danny, and then we got everybody
And then
together.
Danny
and
like
then we
pulls
met
out people
everybody.
from the woodwork.
Danny got Eric, and Eric got everyone.
Yeah.
Yo.
And then I remember going back over to Eric's house like back in the day. I didn't even know you guys then,
No.
and it was just
We
way
I
the
met,
Crossman Springers pistols.
I met Jared here, and he was like asking me questions about my.
Literally,
stuff.
like I was like, it's like in those airsoft stereotypes. Like you're like sniffing down his gears. Like, what's this? How much did this cost? Where'd you get this one from?
If you guys have
Kept
not
trying
seen,
to sell us stuff.
Yeah.
I was. Jared was like, "What's that?
That's
How
that's
much
when
is
you were
that?"
running the
That's
1694.
It's like $100 for a plate carrier with the frick.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
my
only
gosh.
the 1694. Mine was
Yeah.
the JPC, and I spent what, like $60 on it.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a good days though.
Yeah.
And then the
And everything was
Pantac
cheap.
the Pantac mini map mod. I was like,
He mini mapped it.
and
literally,
then look where I am now.
I mean, I can
You have
I,
the GMR mini map.
I can say
That
from
was last
starting-
podcast. That was funny. I was just talking about
Oh,
that
yeah,
last
that's right.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I was wanting the mini map.
It's when you come into the sport, and I can speak having just like a Crossman vest, and then you're like, oh, there's a plate carrier. Okay, I'll pick one of those up. I'm like, how much is the stuff I need to put on my helmet? And it gets expensive, and my bank account kind of judges me on a day-to-day basis.
wallet.
Like,
My wallet
what are you
hurts.
doing?
Rip wallet.
I feel a tear.
Oh yeah, and kit updates are a pain in the butt. I just bought D3CR right there.
By the time we get out the
It's
kit
dope.
videos and edit them, like we already have like 5 new additions, so it's so hard because like you never reached that fulfillment point where you're like,
That is
my
true.
kit is done, but it's never. It should always be evolving.
Things
should-
are
it should
changing.
suit
It's
your
like
needs.
a car.
Yeah, you should put.
Something
Just
breaks,
keeps-
you fix
just
it.
keeps rolling.
You go.
Just
I want-
keeps rolling,
That's true.
just like the dough.
Like I needed a new cummerbund this year, so I can put more stuff on it because apparently
Yeah.
I don't have enough.
And like I've
Who
been
knew? Velcro space for more patches.
more morale, more morale.
Yeah,
More and
everyone-
more.
You just see like a slick carry with all Velcro everywhere.
And that's not even including. This is just us with kit updates.
The SKD.
Doug's kit update, my kit update with cummerbund. Yours complete
Mine's
overhaul.
plate carriers changed. The only thing that's kept is the pants, shoes, and belt. Pretty
yeah,
much.
with a little rip in it
Basically.
now.
That's
Yep. Battalion. R.I.P.
Rip. And
That
then
huge
Noah's
rip
kit
muffin.
update with the D3CR
You
and
mean
the West.
my whole kids?
West rocking the
Changed.
chest rig now.
I actually
Actually,
so
God.
many kits.
2017 is gonna be all chest
Better
rigs.
watch out.
And because MSW.
Uh oh.
Oh no.
Dropping.
Dropping that hint.
Gotta drop that.
You have fluff on your hair, Jared.
Did we talk about that last podcast?
Yeah.
We're not.
You're dropping too much hints.
It's too much. It's
I'll
too
link
much.
it in the comment section.
Go fund me.
Go fund me.
Go fund me. My
We'll
meds
start them if you guys
semester.
want to do it.
But yeah, we're just
Patreon.
always evolving. Patreon, Google Hangout.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're just always evolving, and it should always be like that because you get to a point where you kind of feel like you're stuck in a spot, and then you just change completely.
Basically like Pokemon.
Pokemon,
Always find some
always
sort of new
evolving.
evolution, yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
Gotta leave.
Once you hit that third evolution, though, you're done.
Oh shit.
No, no.
You
They'll
gotta,
come out
you
with
gotta
one
buy
later,
all the
don't worry
plate
about it.
carriers.
I gotta
2
buy all
years you'll get an update.
Buy all the gear.
well, yeah, I probably won't be doing an upgrade carrier anytime soon. Now with that,
Yeah, you'll be buying
Without
a
selling
chest
it.
rig.
yeah, without selling it, needless to say, I was thinking about doing like a RRV, but you know,
Yeah.
Play carrier to chest rig, highly recommend.
yeah, that's what we're looking at right now for us.
I'm still debating chest rig or plate carrier for MSW. I'm kind of leaning towards chest rig.
I was the first one to buy a major overhauled chest rig, the D3CR.
We like what
Then
we're
Wes bought a Condor.
Yeah, I bought a club one, but
Kendrick.
it's pretty nice.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
D3CR,
either.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
10 out of 10.
What about Rush 4 kits 2017?
Boy,
Oh, you're getting a little too far ahead
Donovan's
of
getting
yourself.
triggered. Shout out.
Easy.
That's another thing. We made a lot of new friends.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna change the subject real quick, but we made a lot of new friends. I'm like bipolar. No, I'm just kidding. But we met Carlos, which was like a huge shout out.
yeah,
Carlos,
shoot.
beginner's airsoft
We
player.
didn't even
Give
talk.
me
You
more
guys
free stuff.
Give us free patches, Carlos.
Yeah,
Carlos
Papa
has been a
Carlos.
huge help of getting us off the ground.
You still have my Punisher logo. Watch me.
But he was a big help of getting us out there. He was really influential. We hit him up like once we played a Combat Zone back in January, which
We
was
saw him.
that was a year ago, and then we like saw him, and then we were checking Instagram, and you kind of just see the
It's like he's got 20 bajillion followers.
oh my
on
gosh,
Instagram.
we need to know this guy, and then we're like sliding into DMs, and then he's
Hey.
like featuring us, and we're like, this guy's pretty chill. So that was a big help. Then we met a lot of people out of Combat Zone.
Oh yeah, and
Also-
Precious Milson.
Yeah.
Also met Ron Weber.
oh,
Yeah.
Rage Custom. Yeah,
He's
the
pretty
one-
chill.
he's the
I
one
was
that
really
built my
happy
gun.
because the guys
My
from Milsom Inc. They knew us by now.
That was pretty. That was
That
pretty
was-
dope.
true.
Yeah,
That was pretty
Overwatch,
cool.
that was pretty dope.
I should be wearing my hoodie, but it's not cool.
Our first time with Small Fame.
Yeah, those guys are pretty chill. They're MSW cadre.
Ooh.
So
Great
Yeah.
guys, great people to hang out with, great
So,
people to
really-
roll
I
with.
got
really-
this dope patch.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Really, we met a lot of people this year, and especially even the small time people, like people who just come out there to play. Like knowing those people to network and find out new groups and new games to play at. That's a real big part of Airsoft.
And new people to roll with, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Christopher, he
Yeah.
was lit. Bradley, we ran
Bradley,
into them at Overwatch. He literally just hit us up, and then we just started chatting back and forth, and then now we went from internet friends, and now we're
I
playing.
play League of Legends with Bradley.
Yeah, we play. we go. We
That's
went to
how you-
Overwatch together with them, and so that was like super fun hanging
That's
out
how
with
you
those
know the
guys.
relationship.
And that was like,
Yeah.
More than
it's like
friends.
strangers, but it's like we've known you for our whole life.
I know, it was lit.
So that's
So
pretty cool.
you get to know a lot of people, and that's what's fun about it, because you get to hang out with new friends, and
I wouldn't trade those experiences with Airsoft. Like as much as money as we sunk into it and
yeah.
have a good time and
Don't
stuff.
make it too. Don't make it too.
It's
Too
too
deep. Too
Oh,
deep.
Shoot,
Yeah.
I'm
Whoa.
breaching the barrier. I
Whoa.
don't want to make you guys
How
like.
deep is your
Money's only part of the game.
Uh-huh.
Friendship's part of the rest of it.
Yeah, it's cool.
So yeah.
Worth it.
What?
Worth it,
What next?
worth
the radio crap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just keep we're
Communication.
bouncing all over the place.
All right,
Yeah.
yo.
But-
Jared wanted it.
All right.
Communication's pretty good.
All right, so with kits being updated, the technology needs to kind of go along with that. It needs to reflect it.
Toby,
You hit my gun.
Hey,
I'm gonna hit
Nice.
calm down.
Nice job.
hey,
Ladies,
Pop,
reel it in.
Papa Shrop's in town.
Papa Shrop.
Sorry, I depression.
Have flip-flops still.
What?
We're all doing new stuff for comms, which is
Communication.
10 out of 10.
we got to do this.
I feel like everyone this year is just like stepping up their game.
It's happening.
Like Aaron, my dog, shout out on our team.
Oh shoot!
He's getting some upgrades.
Load up video soon.
But yeah,
Whenever he
communications are
So,
part of,
dude.
biggest part of the team. But because literally, it's airsoft. You get shot, you don't get medic, you have to go back to spawn. You have nowhere else to go.
So the
So
radio
you have
thing.
to find out where your team is. Otherwise, you're wandering around.
Once you're at the
forever.
CP, you're like, fam, where you at?
Hey,
And then
yo.
you're like, I'm on the other side of the world right now.
used to call me.
I'm in building, whatever.
I think I was by myself for like a solid.
Yeah, like I was
3
wondering, like, where's
hours
Watson? And I was
of
like, I
Overwatch.
hope he's not dead.
Being a medic was a good experience, especially because I'd just leave them, which I wish I had better comms set up. Because if I would leave them to go medic other people,
Because he's
and
the
we would
only
just
one
get
running a
lost.
Midland.
Yeah, I was the only, me and Jerry were running Midland, so
Yeah.
we could communicate.
And then everyone else was running Baofang, so I could talk to everyone. And then
I gotta order
it was
it.
Really,
like,
we needed.
where's Jared and Wesley?
Yeah.
Oh wait, is somebody near him? No. Okay.
We
I
need,
guess everyone else
dual
will roll
comms.
without him.
Yeah.
Dual comms.
So dual comms maybe
Oh my.
2017.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Too much money.
It's with 2017 coming in. Our stuff hasn't really been like training necessarily, but like more going over scenarios necessarily for.
The basics.
Yeah, stuff that we haven't really done as a team. Like that's basically we have these things called Team Day. This is basically the time that we spend like figuring out how to like talk to each other on radios or
Hanging out with friends. It's mostly
yeah,
just hang out.
it's a hangout, but
Eating pizza.
but we go over like things that we would need to do at Stone. Like we had a Team Day for Stonebreaker 2016 to kind of figure out how we were gonna do all the edit like videos.
Yeah.
How we
Just
were
to
gonna do.
talk about it.
Yeah, just to talk about everything.
It helps to go over your kit because like the biggest thing is you really decide what you need after you go to Milsim for that long extended time. Like Doug is thinking about switching up his gun setup,
Maybe.
and I'm like, wait till after Stonebreaker because you're gonna decide for a long-term game what you need and what you don't need.
Because there's pickup games don't really go through the full.
They don't
Yeah,
justify
we don't
what your
run
kit-
radios at pickup games.
No.
Unless it's like maybe like for DV8.
Maybe
At
because it's
pickup-
such a large field.
Yeah.
Pickup games, you literally can yell across the field, so it's not
Yeah.
even.
There's no point in that. But as far as like, that's when Stonebreaker for me that year, I learned a lot about like how my carrier affected the way I played because I was really just throwing things together to see how it worked. I had the big admin pouch on, which I don't have anymore because I got to do a kit video, but you know, soon. I got rid of that because I wasn't necessarily having a hard time pulling it out, but I didn't need that stuff. I figured out I wasn't using it.
Don't try to match your friends just like with the same stuff. Just do whatever's worked for you. Like for
Yeah,
me,
it's
for me, it's
I like how high
speed low drag because I'm so fast.
Mhm.
But like, you know, just everybody's different. Some people want to run DMR. Let them. Don't like encourage your friends just to buy the same stuff as you. Just go crazy.
Because we all have different stuff. We've seen other people on YouTube do things, and we've seen other airsofters do different
Match.
kits.
in
we don't
person.
really do. I like how Amps does it.
Oh,
Is
there
they
you
don't do impressionist. They do practical because you don't need all these like random pieces of gear like this kosher PTT or something like that. You just need it to be practical for airsoft.
But a Boba Fett helmet would be pretty cool. A Boba Fett airsoft
Practical
helmet.
impression. I don't know.
Practical impression.
But Boba Fett.
You're breaking the immersion.
Full Fallout gear.
Yeah.
Don't call your
Fallout
hits.
power armor.
Oh, that guy.
Don't even
go
stop.
there.
That would be
Stop.
kind of
Stop.
Stop.
It's
Stop.
time to stop. Where's Filthy Frank when we need him?
It's time to
Papa
stop.
Frank. Philip DeFranco.
Sorry.
Triggered.
So yeah, just to make it practical. I mean, yeah,
How's it
impressionism is cool and stuff, but still make it practical.
And fun.
Yeah.
A lot of your kits right now, sometimes they kind of lose that fun because I did mention Rush 4 kits. I was looking at one just for pickup games because Rush 4 is kind of like.
Camo's lit.
I'm not saying Rush 4 is kind of like got some like. How would you explain?
It's got like some.
So
it's different.
So NATO is like a suit and tie, and then Rush 4 is like plaid and jeans.
Oh,
It's like the Division kind of.
Yeah, it's
He's
kind
the
of like.
lumberjack.
If you think of the gear.
You could just throw an anything on with the Rush 4. You just run out in your Adidas sweat track pants
I
and
would
your
so
AK,
do that.
and you're Rush 4 now.
Like, what's up?
Yeah. Whereas like a NATO kit, you have to like wear camis. You have to like have a plate carrier, chest rig,
Helmets.
Literally, you could have like an IKEA bag.
I run a
IKEA chest rig.
It'd be
Those
Rush
things are
4.
lit.
Yeah, the IKEA chest rig.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll drop a
God.
picture in there for you.
That's what I was thinking of.
Does
There
it
you
come
go.
with a
That would
bunch
be
of
so
spare
fun.
parts that you never know what they're for?
Probably.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Rush 4 kits was that's I guess
It'll be soon.
that, and also more on the fun pickup, because sometimes we don't want to. Sometimes I don't want to wear my plate carrier.
Yeah, it's fun. It's nice to have like cheap chest rigs.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes-
Yeah, chest rigs.
Sometimes maybe I want to run a SEMA AK and I just want to blast people but not care about my gun.
Yeah,
I just wanna
throw it in
blast.
the dirt.
Just throw SEMA AK.
Because we can't throw.
We
I
can't-
throw my mags everywhere. I've lost.
Can't
some.
throw in a
Need the mag
Gucci
flip, bro?
expensive Mark 18.
Yeah,
I do the
Can't do that.
sit down your mag, just no time, reload, shoot people.
And then he
I
forgets his
forget.
mag. He just leaves it
If
on the
anybody
ground.
found my Overwatch, it says less on the bottom.
Whistle. Hit him up.
Whistle.
With red tape on
Yeah,
it.
with red tape.
Please return phone number on the bottom.
Please return.
Slide into the
Smart.
DMs.
hit me up.
All right, so we're back. We got our newest member here,
We got Doge.
Yes.
Doge, the cutest little
Hi.
Oh my
dog.
God.
Hello.
That's gonna be Instagram.
Buying
Instagram
a chest
famous.
rig one day.
That's what I'm saying.
Tech dog.
We need to get him a dog vest. We need to get him a tack vest. What,
Dog
why
vest, GoPro.
Yes.
Let's go.
exactly.
Gameplay live.
Dog Eye Pro.
Oh, we'll put the
Rubber
GoPro
teeth.
on the dog.
Let him run through the bushes.
Do. Scout dog.
Scout dog.
Give
Scout
him
the doggy.
Give him a month. It would be twice the size.
Oh.
All right. So, all in all,
This is what Airsoft.
2016 was lit. Lots of new friends.
ECR
Uh-oh.
Woody.
There we go. 10 out of 10. 10 out.
Oh. Let's go, Paul.
Attack Puppy.
Hey, buddy.
All in all, 2016, 10 out of 10. 2017, we're coming for you. It's gonna be lit.
It's happening.
Too much is happening.
It's
You guys lost our attention. We got a puppy now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like short-term memory. It's like dog.
Literally.
Dog. So, signing out. We out of here.
we're going.
All out. Freestyle.
Yeah.
It's time to stop!